Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It's your boy King Bean, and I'm back. And welcome to the Mortal Kombat X series. It's going from a noob to an average player. It's your boy King Bean, and there's my gamer tag right there. Hit me up if you want to play me. I'm on the Xbox One, of course. That's why the XB1 is right there. So yeah, it's finally here, and I've been excited about playing this Mortal Kombat game. I've been really excited about playing it. Now, but I'm having some issues with this game. Far as the gameplay, the game is fun. Don't get it wrong. It's really fun. The story mode is actually pretty decent. It's like a cheesy 1990s movie. It gets you through. It kind of gets you used to the players. But the problem I'm having with this game, and I know I'm not the best at fighting games, but I've been playing fighting games for a very long time. And MK9, I was pretty decent, man. I fought with Katana. That's usually my main chick, and I did really well with her in MK9. I was really decent with her. I was able to pull off combos. I used to be able to pull off, 50-60% hit combos. I had one that was like 75. I almost used to hit it every time. That's including the X-ray. But what I'm having problems with this game is the button latency. Now, I don't know if any other people are having this kind of issue. But I know that I am. I done went out and bought me a fight stick, a damn $200 fight stick. And it's so hard to pull off these combos. You should be able to go 1-2 into your special with no problem. Wow, I just got popped with an X-ray by Liu Kang. Kang's really good, man. He's fast on this game. But you should be able to do that without fail. That shouldn't be an issue. This game is, I wouldn't even say it's 50-50 that you can get it out. Because I see a lot of players, and there's some other players that I used to play against all the time, and they're having a hard time getting combos out. So when I get one out that's pretty decent that I have been practicing, I'm so scared to follow up on it because sometimes it hit and sometimes it won't. So there's a lot of times when I'm finally into a groove and got a nice little 1-2 setup to throw the fans to follow up on a combo, then I can't do it because it won't execute. See, there's a fan throw that was late right there. That should have been easy peasy. But I don't know if that's an Xbox One issue or if that's a PlayStation 4 issue. I don't know if they're having the same issues or not. See, there's that. See, I didn't even know what to do. I was surprised that fan came out right there. But again, I don't know if that's just an Xbox One issue or, like I said, PlayStation 4 is having that same issue. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Because I see tournament players play, and I saw the Fatal 8 tournament, and Sonic Fox was fantastic. And they were able to pull off combos with no problem, but I don't know if they were playing on the Xbox One or if they were playing on the PS4 or they had a better version of the game. I have no idea. But when I was going into training, which I spent a lot of time in training, did a lot of time in training trying to figure out some kind of combos to get done and things to do, and how to set up my combos with Katana. I know the game is different. And, just to let you know, I'm playing with Katana. And I'm using the Royal Storm variation. Each character has like 3 different variations of them, so you have a ton of different fighting styles you can choose to fight with, and that's all gravy. That's great. I think the variation will keep the game fresh for a very long time. Yeah, it's caught him with an X-ray right there. I think it'll keep the gameplay going for a very long time, but I'm hoping, and maybe I'm wrong, but maybe they'll send a patch out or something to fix the button latency. Because I know it just can't be me. Because I've been playing fighting games, like I said, for a long time, since 1991, since the Street Fighter 2 Turbo came out. And I sat there and I know how to do a fireball. And what I mean by fireball, a lot of moves what you can do is, that means that's going down, forward diagonal to forward plus an X button or a punch button or a kick button. That's the fireball motion. When you hear people say fireball, that's what that means. So when you go into the fireball motion, it should come out all the time, each and every time. I can do it. It doesn't matter. I can do that in my sleep, and that's not a problem. But sometimes on this game, it's very hard to do that. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. When I'm going into a combo setup and I can't find it won't come out. It won't, the special won't come out or what have you. But then when it does come out, then I'm shocked and I'm surprised. I'm like, oh god, okay, it actually worked. So what am I supposed to do now? I can't. It's too late. The time is running out for me. That window is closing for me to do a follow-up combo. So you're gonna see a lot of lane fighting in this game, but I'm gonna keep going at it, try to get better at it because I really do like the game. Now, as far as like story mode, like I said, story mode is good. The fighting is actually, I mean, it's fun, but it's just frustrating when you want to just pull off combos. If you don't worry about pulling off combos, I think you'll really enjoy this game. But I just think there is a button latency issue here, and like I said, I don't know if it's with the Xbox One or maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it can't be. I know it's not my fight stick because when I'm playing Killer Instinct, I can pull off any move that I want to pull off, and there's no problem. They're all 1-to-1. But this game is it's a little bit weird. I don't know. I don't know if they made it for fight sticks. Oh yeah, well I did try it with a new Xbox One controller. I went and bought one of those, and I'm not going to use that to use this on a fighting game because I'm not going to ruin another left analog stick. Goddamn controllers cost $60. That's a lot of money for a controller, and now I have 3 of them. One that came with the system, one I bought back in February, which Microsoft said I was already out of my warranty, so I couldn't even get a replacement one, and I couldn't find my receipt, so I can file, get a replacement one from GameStop or what have you. So I went and bought a new one, and I'm not gonna use it for that. I'll use my controller for other games such as like Call of Duty or what have you. So, or Devil May Cry or something. But I'm not gonna use it, not for the fighting game, not to ruin it. So anyway, like I said, just I had to put up some of this gameplay here, and I had more gameplay. Actually, I had recorded a lot more earlier, but for whatever reason, the Elgato was not recording. It said it was recording, but it only picked up like 2 minutes of gameplay after a whole hour or so of recording gameplay. And I was like, this is fantastic. I sat here and thought I recorded a whole bunch and it only picked up 2 hours, and it was mad choppy, so you couldn't even use it. But I'm excited for this game again. Like I said, I'm having a lot of fun with it. It is frustrating and infuriating at times. I really wish they got to nerf some of this stuff on here. Damn uppercuts. See, this guy here, that's all he was doing. Those uppercuts hurt a ton. A ton. Especially if you miss with a jump kick and they counter with an uppercut, it takes a chunk of your energy. I don't know what the percentage of it is, but it does take a chunk. That's why I lamed it out right here, just throwing mad fans, because that's all he was doing was ducking down. So I said, you know what, I got the life lead, I'm gonna make him come to me, because I'm not gonna chase him. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful faction kill right there. Faction kills are pretty cool, that you can pull off the fatalities when you're part of a faction. I'm part of the White Lotus, because I always got to be the good guy. I can't be the bad guy. I got to be the good guy. That's right. That's what King Bean does. When being a king, that means you rule your nation. I want to be a good king, not an evil king. But anyway, yeah, this guy here is fighting with Kenshi. Kenshi seemed like he's pretty decent, but this guy here, he's like me, he wasn't very good. I fought against a very good Kenshi, and that dude there was fantastic. But I think Takeda probably, honestly, might be the best fighter on the game right now. Him and what's the guy with the guns? I can't think of his name right now. Oh, I should put a photo of him up there. But the guy with the guns, he's really good. That's who Sonic Fox used in the Fatal 8 that he used throughout the tournament. And that dude he's awesome. He's a great rushdown player. So, but Kenshi's not too bad. Kenshi's actually pretty decent. But again, you see me laming it out right here. I think all of us, we're all trying to learn the game. But this game has a much steeper learning curve than anything else. And I think that has to do a lot with the button latency. That's what I believe. And again, like I said, I may be wrong for that, but I think it's got a lot to do with the button latency, because it's hard just to do follow-up combos. And hopefully maybe they'll patch it and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and I did get the combo pack. That means I get you get the 4 extra fighters. I don't know when they're going to release them, but you get to fight with I'm excited to try to fight with Predator and Jason. Those two right there, that should be a very interesting matchup, man. You have Predator, I wonder what his variations are and what Jason's is. And I got the other 2 fighters, Tanya and I forget the other guy, Tremor. I think that's the guy's name. He kind of look like Scorpion, but he's really big. He's huge. I mean, like Q's like Goro, but apparently he's supposed to be pretty strong. I don't remember Tremor, to be honest with you. I think he's probably one of the earlier Mortal Kombat. Because I think after Mortal Kombat 3, I kind of strayed away from Mortal Kombat because I think it was trying to go into this 3D realm, something similar to not well like Dead or Alive or something like Tekken, and it kind of lost steam and really wasn't playing Mortal Kombat. Oh, look at that X-ray right there, man. How in the world do you get up from that? You know what I mean? It just pop right back up and watch this. Hey, nothing happened here. But I think he tried to go into that realm, and I didn't like it. I don't think a lot of people did like it, so I went back to Street Fighter, and the Marvel Versus series came out, and they were really good. So everybody got into that, and of course when Super Street Fighter 4 came out, that revitalized the fight community, and that game is still going strong now. It's still going strong now, even with the different variations of that game. And that's the only thing I regret by not keeping my Xbox 360 is playing Street Fighter. I miss playing Street Fighter. But with that being said, MK9 came out, and MK9 was fantastic. It was fantastic. It was one of the most fun games that I played in a long time. I mean, MK9 was great. I thoroughly enjoyed that game. I had a couple of fighters, but my main fighter was Kitana. A lot of people was the reason why I used Kitana at the time. Not a lot of people were using Kitana. Everybody was using Kung Lao, because I did try Kung Lao. I did try him, and also, of course, Liu Kang. I think Kung Lao and I forgot who else. And Cyrax were like the top 2 used fighters in that game. I think there's another faction kill. Yeah, there's another one here. Blew his back out right there. Pow. Wow. I think they were the 2 top fighters in the game, but I used Kitana. Not too many people was using Kitana, so I really actually put time in and actually learn how to fight with her, and it was fun fighting with her. And Melina was a top favorite of everybody else, but this one here. And then we went on to play Injustice, and like I said in one of my previous videos, not a big fan of Injustice. I like the story mode, but as far as fighting online or fighting against somebody, I didn't like it because it gave too much. People with projectiles that had too much of an advantage because the screen was too far. If you got from one corner, you could zone somebody out a lot, especially when people were using forget the guy with the guns, kind of look like a ninja, using the Batman universe. I know pretty sure everybody can help me out with that one. I know y'all saying, well, wow, all you do is just look it up. Well, I'm not looking it up. I'm doing this commentary on the fly. You feel me? This voiceover on the fly. I didn't write anything down. I'm like Jay-Z and Biggie like that, yo. I don't write my commentary down, yo. I just spit it off the top of the dome. But anyway, and I didn't play that as much. I remember trading that game in after I got Batgirl. Played Batgirl for a little while, and it's like, you know what? This game's not that fun to me. So then I went back to playing Street Fighter. I love playing Street Fighter. I was on Street Fighter. Street Fighter was one of those, like, a very addictive drug. It was like, yo, I'm only gonna play 2 matches and that's it. Next thing you know, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Just one more match. Especially like if you get a loss, and you're like, all right, I can't go out on a loss like that. And then because you want to get the salty run back, and then you sit there and you're playing again. You keep playing. It's like, all right, then I'm done. And you just finally, it's like, yo, I got to go to work in the morning, so I'm not playing anymore. So hopefully Mortal Kombat has that same kind of feel, that same kind of appeal with Mortal Kombat X. Like I said, I hope they patch the game. I hope they do something a little bit different with the game or something, because it's not great gameplay. And I know, and I want to put great gameplay up here, at least good gameplay up here. So I am going to go back in the lab. I'm going to practice some more. And like I said, I hope it's a patch. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I know Maximilian Dude. If you don't know who that is, he's a popular fighter. Well, I wouldn't say not real fighter, but he's really popular at playing fighting games, and he's really good. He would say he's probably not tournament level. He's not Evo level. You're not gonna. I mean, Evo level is a totally different level. Like people with Sonic Fox and Perfect Legend and Daigo, those guys like that. Those guys are there. That's their profession. Those guys that's where they make their money at, and I mean literally make their money out doing that. So this is not something That's their livelihood. They take that for real. So they'll play this game all day, every day. And I can't play it all day, every day because this is not my main source of income. If it was, and I was good enough, yeah, you best believe it, I'd be all over the world doing tournaments. But but I digress. I go back now to saying, like Maximilian said, you know, he felt there was button latency too as well. So, and I think he has the Xbox One version, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't hear anybody from the PlayStation community saying, hey, you know, we don't have that problem or we do have that problem. So I'm not sure. So hopefully that they'll get that fixed, and hopefully that's a patch, and hopefully they'll have that done so to make the game a whole lot at least much more fun to play. I mean, it is fun. See that right there? Couldn't follow up on a combo because I couldn't believe that it actually came out. So coming up towards the end of the video, there's another X-ray. Gotta figure that guy out, so I lamed it out pretty much again and set him up. I knew I was gonna get him with the X-ray. And here's our fatality. And these fatalities are pretty gory. I mean, a lot of these fatalities are just sick. It's sick. Look at that. Ugh. Cut your arms off and then BAM! How bad does that have to hurt? That's terrible. That's terrible. So guys, I'm curious about what you think. So if you want to, just leave a comment. Tell me I suck. And I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys.